Hello, Weebs and Normies. Welcome to the Anime Club. I'm Graham.
And I'm George.
All right, we're back with more double episodes of Oshi no Ko. George.
Yes.
This week, if everyone is watching on the YouTube public release, then they can do premium voting if they're members. Don't tell anyone. It's a secret. But if they go on their Patreon memberships or on their YouTube memberships, they can do the voting right now in the post tab on either of the things. You'll see it. If you're a member, you frickin' know. But I don't know what the votes are going to be. You don't know what the votes are going to be. Nobody frickin' knows. Unfortunately, we're really far in the future. But if you are supporting us, please go ahead and check that out. Also, thank you so much for supporting our channel. But also, we are now... Do you feel like, George, the last couple episodes of Oshi no Ko, do you feel like they were more kind of set up? Not episode 1. Episode 1 was the prologue. But do you feel like episode 2 and 3 were very set up-y like? I was reflecting back as I was going through the editing, and I was like, yeah, like these were fine episodes. Like episode 1 was just absolutely insane. Like I didn't even know if I could rate it a 0 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10 because it was just fucking nuts. But I was reflecting back on episode 2 and 3, and I was like, these are fine. These were fine episodes, but I feel like not a lot really happened. It was a lot of setup and reestablishing our characters and where they're at in their life and putting up some stakes and stuff like that. I feel like I really want more out of these next 2 episodes. I'm really hoping. And I'm really glad we have double episodes right now because like this is exactly what I needed.
Thank goodness.
Yes. Thank goodness. Right.
Yes. Yeah, I mean he's got the cigarette from the director guy. Right. Again, I don't think, I mean, like I said last time, if there's any freaking show to freaking pull something completely out of left field, it would be this show. And it's like, yes, this is the guy, actually. We're in episode 4, and we've confirmed that the guy that killed your dad, who sent the guy to kill your mom, is this director. And it's like, okay, well, what do we do now? How does he just not get revenge in like episode 5 and 6, and then the show's over, right? But who knows? I'm more inclined to think that no, he's going to go through his process, and we're going to be able to maybe see like how Aqua like deduces stuff. Like what is his investigation skills like? Because he's just, well, I was going to say he's just a teen, but he's not. He's like a pretty old man, right? But like, yeah, I don't know. But he was a doctor, so it's not like he has detective skills. I'm sure he has like a very good logic and reasoning, but that doesn't always necessarily translate 1-to-1 to like what it takes to be a good detective. You need those to be a good detective, but you need more than just that. So who knows? We'll see. Yeah, we'll see how he does.
Yeah, I'm just finding it tricky, not difficult per se, but I feel like it's difficult to invest in this guy being his dad when I just find it incredibly unlikely that he is, right? Like they're trying to build up tension of like, is he not? But I'm sitting here going like, well, from a meta perspective, absolutely not, right? Like there's no way. Like I'm like 98% sure.
Episode 4.
Yeah, it's like we're episode 4. There's no way, right? So I'm very curious to see how they're gonna play it. Like if they're gonna really like stretch it out though. Is he? It's just like, I don't think
he could serve as a tool for like learning more about the mystery, right? Like I don't think he is like you said and like I said, but like who knows, maybe he leads to further clues somehow as he's like going down the rabbit hole of like trying to determine, okay, is he it? Right? Maybe he has, in one of the cigarettes he gets one set of DNA that don't match and they match the director, but another set does, and he's like, the guy was there on set, right? And it narrows it down further. That. I don't know, maybe not. Yeah,
because he got 3, right? He got one cigarette that was from the director, and then another one from the other guy who the director was talking to, the like client, and then there was a third one that he got. And then I was thinking like, wouldn't it be interesting if that third one that we didn't see smoking, but like it was a fresh cigarette, right? Like we're assuming he just only picked up the ones that were like fresh, I guess. And then like that third one was the one, so it's like, wait, but who was it, right? Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like was he part of
the crew?
It's
like a close DNA match, but it's like Maybe it was one of the other actors, one of the models and stuff. But it's like they're like a half brother to Aqua.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and so it's like, okay, who's your dad? And they're like, I actually don't know who my dad is or something. I don't know.
Okay,
Right?
okay, yeah, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm just hoping to see a little more in these next 2 episodes. Oh, man, I don't think I've ever been more grateful. Well, that's not true. There's lots of times I'm grateful for double episodes, but right now I was really jonesing for 2 more episodes because I want to see like where we're going now. Now that we're like set up and we're about to get in proper into like the doing of the plan and stuff, the hunt. I'm really excited to see, the mystery. So I'm really excited to see. So everybody hit those buttons below. Consider a membership. We're glad you're here. Let's go. Okay.
What a weird situation to then be acting as the guy.
Yeah, right?
It's very similar to the guy that killed your mom.
Yeah, right.
Oh man, we're getting an insight into her process, her thoughts.
Right? Her golden age. Oh no,
oh my
1
gosh.
star. Oh, she wants to make the final episode peak? Oh.
Okay. No way she was crying while reading it.
That's adorable. Oh my gosh, she's so stiff.
Dude, even I can tell. Oh my gosh.
He's gonna come in and save it though, Aqua. He's walking through the puddles.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, that's what you want, bro. Nice. Good choice, bro. He's in the zone now. Oh,
dang.
Let's go.
Oh, dude.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's egging him on to get like the acting, but it's not acting. Oh, dude, but it's
Don't stop. Keep it on.
Dude, it's working. Yeah, that's her type chance
Let's go,
to shine.
Kana. Let's freaking go. Jesus fucking eye. Everyone's like, holy frick, bro, chill.
Yeah, it's not in the script.
The girl who can make herself cry on command.
True, that's right. Yeah.
That's her specialty. Exactly. Let's go.
Oh, and
that's
the sun
great.
comes in. Bro, you couldn't have predicted this any better. No, look at the director. He likes
Yeah,
it.
He's pleased, bro. She's fallen in love with him for real.
No way.
No way. Oh no,
Jeez.
Japanese working conditions.
Bro, what?
Oh no, what the frick? Oh, let's go. She was moved. Oh.
At least the finale was good.
Yeah, what the frick?
Wow. No way, dude. Good comments.
That's great. Good for her. Yeah, I can't imagine, bro. I know people have freaking mixed opinions on the One Piece live action, and people are gonna crucify me in the comments for this, but if I was freaking Oda Sensei, and people are gonna say, well, Oda Sensei picked the people, the things, and okay, listen, so did this lady, okay? So did this freaking lady. She okayed everything with her freaking manga production stuff, and it turned out great. And I'm not saying the One Piece anime or the live action is as bad as this. I didn't personally freaking like it, but I don't know. When I imagine like a One Piece live action thing, it's much better in my mind than like the actual live action stuff. But I can imagine like as a creator, like getting to the point of like you're going into production and stuff. Like, think about it. By the time that she realized the adaptation for her manga wasn't going to be good, you're freaking 75% of the way in there. You're already committed to the whole project, and it's like there's nothing you can freaking do at that point to kind of pull it back, which is gotta be so freaking disappointing, dude.
Like, I say this as someone who's never produced like a piece of art that could ever be adapted, right?
Maybe
but like I think to myself,
you never know.
We'll see. I don't know. But like I think to myself, why would I ever give up like creative liberty and rights and like executive decisions to like call things out on the spot? Like, but at the same time, it's like, well, you have your like book or manga or whatever, how you wanted it to be made. And like, if you accept this deal, you'll have more money so that you can continue having this as a job and like produce something else and continue producing the one thing that you made, right? And so like, maybe sometimes it's just like a strict financial decision, right? What I don't understand, and it's so baffling to me, like a movie will come out that it's been so much happen like recently more often than not, but you know, it's probably always happened. But like, something will come out and it's just like things were phoned in, like it wasn't good. There's so many like issues with it right from the get-go, probably for like financial reasons and all that stuff. And it's just, I don't know, like so many things seem to lack like the passion to like make it good. I understand 100%. There's like financial restrictions and stuff like that, but it's like at least the story can be good. At least the script can be good. Yeah. I imagine that a good script and a bad script is, you know, there's probably not a big price difference between those. And you just like look at a movie and you're just like, bro, what even is, who even decided to make this? Who okayed this? Did people already know that this was going to like suck, but they just like went with it nonetheless? And like every once in a while, like it seems like it's been happening like much more often with like games and movies, but like something that someone clearly had passion for that costs way less than these big like budget games or big budget movies, but that's just like the gameplay is good or like the story is good. And yeah, it's like maybe not the best like graphics or whatever, like best acting, but it's just like that one thing that matters the most in a movie or a show is like how good is the story. And it's like everything else people are willing to forgive as long as the story is all right. And everything else people are willing to forgive as long as the gameplay is great. But it's just like, that's one of the things that they suck at the most, but they spent all their budget on making like the water look as like best as possible, right? Or like as most graphical fidelity. And it's just like, I don't understand that mentality or how you even arrive to that situation.
It's lots of vapid decisions on things that don't really matter. And I feel like a lot of times, especially with like these big budget projects and these big series and stuff in games and shows, is a lot of it seems like it's honestly sabotaged, that like it's just garbage adaptations and stuff. And I'm not talking about one thing in particular, but it's just like there's so much like garbo slop produced now. It's just kind of like, it feels like the people who are working on these projects don't even like the IP that they're working on, and like,
or don't even understand it.
Or don't
like
understand it, or just like have their own like thing that they want to do with it instead of like accurately following like what the content actually is. And momentum again. Like I really feel for this lady and the situation. I'm glad it turned out well for her, but like momentum is such like a big thing. Like you would be able to, as a spectator, you would look back and go like, well, why didn't she like do something or say something or cancel the project or anything at some point to kind of save it? But like momentum is like a big thing. Like once the momentum is rolling and the actors are picked, it's just like, are you really going to be the one that says we gotta take out all these actors and we gotta find new people and stuff? Like after all of this work, like we're gonna set the project back and that's gonna cost all this money. All these people are already hired. We gotta pay them out still. It's just like the momentum that goes into it. So like you gotta be really fucking careful when you're making these decisions, and you gotta have the right people in the right positions to make those calls. And like you said, like you wouldn't want to give up the creative rights, but George, if you're in that scenario, are you going to start paying out all that extra money to like make the corrections that are going to need to be made? You trusted, like you hired a guy to like work on and make those hiring decisions and the set decisions and the script writing and the screenplay writing and like, you know, because it's got to be adapted, right? They got to set it up. And then by the time all that's made or most of it's made and then you see it, it's just like, well, this isn't good enough. We got to do it all again. Like, really? You got the money for that? Who's going to pay for that?
Yeah.
Right? So the momentum is
like,
hard to break away from.
Yeah, to like your momentum point, I was thinking about the director just now. I'm like, is she even, I forget her name, the redhead girl. She's just like, how's he okay with this like level of acting? But then like I thought to myself, and I was like initially like, yeah, how is he okay with this? But it's like, no, they probably have this like warehouse like scheduled for a certain amount of time, and they have a schedule they need to follow. And like if they keep doing like reshoots over and over because these guys acting like absolutely blows, like what's gonna happen? They're gonna have to keep paying them, and like what if we fall behind like shooting schedule? And it's just like a domino effect where it's like an extra 5 minutes over and over like adds up to, you know, like a lot. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, for sure. Even our schedule, like we have a schedule for the channel and we're like kind of adverse to making any kind of big changes because it does have a cascade effect. And we're just recording freaking anime, right? Like it's not even that big of a deal. We don't even like schedule places, or we don't do a lot of scheduled meetings. Sometimes we've had like tack time and stuff, but like all that stuff is very precarious when you set it into the schedule and you're like, okay, I don't want to like change anything because it's going to freaking have this domino effect. And
well,
so
it's
like
just
imagine,
like, okay, we got the schedule set in stone, so it's like, okay, now we can schedule our other things in our life too, like kind of around it as well, 100%. Right? Like we schedule the channel schedule around certain things in life, but then it's like, all right, now I can fit in the gaps here and there. Yeah, so it's like you tweak one thing, it messes.
Oh yeah, you tweak one thing, and then now you're dealing with dozens of other people when you're dealing with this whole recording and stuff. Yeah, it's a freaking nightmare. So I really feel for her. I'm really glad it turned out, but it's very interesting. Like this whole thing, just from a IRL comparison, is super interesting because that's really what happens. Like that momentum really gets away from you and you don't really want to change it once you're got going. So it's very interesting.
Yeah.
Like like dating someone.
She's like, yay.
Yay. Ooh. Let's go.
The only one that didn't suck.
That's right. Let's go. Oh, he's a good guy.
Oh, he already did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How?
彼女の顔は間近でよく見ていたからね。間違いないや。間近で。
Up close.
愛とどういう関係だっ
た？ Oh yeah,
yeah.
男の子と会う時とかいいお店を教えてあげたり。
No way.
と会ってたか知ってますか？個人のゴシップにも興味がある？
Bro.
あります。
Yes.
教えてあげてもいいけど。
No way, dude.
Okay.
Reality dating show.
Bro. I'm so glad we have 2 episodes. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Dude, so he was involved somehow, dude. Like,
Well, he knew of something going on. He wasn't necessarily involved.
No, involved is yeah. I'm using involved like in the broadest of terms here. He was like he was in the orbit of the happenings.
Yes, interesting. So that's interesting that it was like kind of common, I mean uncommon in this case, knowledge, but like people in the orbit, like you're saying, were kind of knew that there was something going on with her and someone else.
Yes, and that she has kids. She had kids. There's no way he could say like, you know, your face looks like her.
I don't,
you know, dude. Like he must know, right? She didn't have siblings.
He must.
That must be public knowledge.
Maybe, but like that was okay. On two levels, that would be a big scandal. Meeting up and having kids, and at the age that she would, like that would be a big thing to cover up. So like, if it was covered up as well as we think it was, which was almost completely, if not entirely completely, right? No one knew. So this guy would be like, I would have gotten a whiff. Like if she had kids, I would have known, right? He was in that orbit, right? So I think he has these two independent threads. Like she was kind of seeing some guy, and this kind of looks like him. Like looks like but I don't think he's like her. Connected. You know, you can have like those two obvious data points, but like there's something in the middle that you're just absolutely sure about. So like they don't connect because you're like, no, I would have known, right? But it's like then once you know, it becomes obvious.
Sure.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the kind of limbo that he's in right now with the information.
Potentially. Yeah, it's just such a weird thing, right? Because like, why would you ever say? Unless you think she's a sibling.
Let me
she
see.
Had siblings.
I want to see exactly what he said. Was it here? No, it was back here. Yeah. Let's see exactly what he said.
It was when he first saw him, no? Or wasn't earlier than this?
I saw her close up. And then he says, we worked together when I was acting as an intermediary. After that, on top of sending her jobs her way, I looked after her in various ways. I introduced her to quality clients, recommended good restaurants. So he was with her a lot and such when she was meeting up with a guy unbeknownst to her agency and so on. Now, this isn't necessarily the guy, though, right? This could be some other guy that she knew.
That is a good point.
Right?
That is not a thread. This
could be a red herring.
Yes, you're right.
Right? I thought of like, oh, it's him. And then I thought, well, it might be him, right? Have you ever heard that analogy about the people on the train seeing sheep in a distance? They're visiting like New Zealand or Scotland or some place and Sweden or something, and they see some sheep in a field. And
I don't know the analogy, no.
Yeah, they see some sheep in a field, and like there's like one of the sheep that's like black or something, and there's like three guys, and one of the guys says like, oh, they have like black sheep in Sweden, or like the sheep in Sweden are black, right? And then the other guy goes, no, well, that one sheep is black. But then the third guy says, no, that one side of the sheep is black, right? So like whenever I'm looking at information, I'm going like, okay, like she was meeting up with the guy, but wait, it doesn't necessarily mean like, let's read the sleight of hand that they're doing here. Like, okay, this guy was a guy she was meeting up with, and in this context, we're led to believe it could be him, but that could be just freaking.
But it might not. Yeah. Could have been another guy, right? Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly. So, yeah, interesting. Oh, this is.
No way. Okay.
Are we caught up now?
This is from episode 1. I guess so.
You've always sounded like an old man. Yes, it is.
Dang. Okay.
Prologue. Epilogue finished. Oh, everyone.
Oh, so they get like, they can leave.
Pinup model. Jeez.
A streamer? What?
Streamer. Where's the YouTubers?
Oh my gosh. So they have more leeway to go and like do gigs and stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's cool. Oh no.
Bro. Sorry for staring.
Yeah, right. Oh, she's adorable.
Yeah, true.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, isn't
what
she
the
just
frick?
in high school? Like, what is
Yeah, what
what
the
is
frick?
happening?
Cope.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. He seems so like. Seems like he actually does care, pretending he doesn't care.
All right, Ruby. Yeah, what the frick?
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa, look at her eyes. Who? Oh. Kind of looks like Manhattan Cafe from
Most
Uma
beautiful
Musume,
girl.
doesn't she?
Bro, a little bit. Her eyes, dude. I do not find those eyes appealing. I find them kind of off-putting, actually.
Oh no, they're like cat eyes, George. She's like
or like
I'm
a snake eyes, or like a gecko or something.
Let's go. I'm down. Let's go. Oh dang, I love her eyes. They're cool.
Dude, they're kind of creepy, dude. That close up, dude.
Oh,
Holy
dude.
crap, dude.
What? Wow, we were skipping over it. What? Where was it? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I think it's right after this.
Yeah. Striking.
Bro, those look like.
Striking.
I mean, sure, striking in the like. Now I'm creeped out kind of way.
Ever heard of the word?
Not creeped out. Not creeped out. It's more so like, bro, these do not look like a human eyes, and none of the eyes here do. But it's like this is more like a human, but also more like an. I don't know how to explain.
There's a word
it,
for
dude.
this,
It's
George.
just
It's called
uncanny valley.
No, it's called scaroused.
Oh my god! Did you just invent that, or is that an actual word?
Yeah, I guess you'll never know.
So
It is-
dumb, dude.
It's very reptilian. Her eyes are. Now that you said snake, I definitely. These are exactly the eyes they would put on like a freaking reptile girl of some variety, some kind of dragon girl, snake girl.
Maybe
something
that's
like that.
why. Maybe
Yeah.
that's why it's already immediately
These are-
off-putting to me.
These are
These are
exactly
hybrid.
those.
These are the eyes of a hybrid, dude.
Oh,
Holy
no!
freaking crap!
George, keep the racism inside, please.
They couldn't do ears because it would be too weird, so they had to do it with
Yeah.
eyes.
She needs a
Oh my
snake
gosh,
tail,
it
though.
all
That'd be
comes
great.
back. Oh, no, that's even worse, dude. What are you
Ooh.
talking about, dude?
Let's go.
No.
Middle Jump. That must be one of the Jump. You know about Jump, right? The Jump mangas. The Shonen Jump is like the.
I've heard
I feel
that
like
term actually. Shonen
Yeah.
Jump. Yeah.
Shonen Jump. So Jump is the company that owns like all the biggest freaking anime, like freaking One Piece, Dragon Ball, Naruto, Bleach. We're all in the Jump manga, the Shonen Jump. Specifically, Shonen is like young boys, basically, like the teen kind of 12 teens kind of area of like, so it's like for young boys Jump comics. So I think here
Okay.
Middle Jump might be like upper teens, maybe Jump like comics potentially.
Okay.
If she's a pinup girl and she was in a Jump thing and it's called Middle Jump, that's where I'm guessing like she's probably in the upper for like 18 kind of area potentially.
And pinup, is there like a difference in pinup in Japan?
No, I think
from-
it is exactly what you think it is. Yeah.
And she's supposed to be how old?
It's
Okay.
neither here nor there, George.
In high school, so okay.
Yeah, well,
all right.
that's what it is. Oh, what is it that you do? Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Dude, yeah, those eyes are so weird, bro.
フリーならいるじゃん。フリーランスで名前が売れてる割に仕事がなくて。
No
可
way.
愛い子。
Okay.
Okay. What? Actors.
Episode 4 actors.
Kana is
Okay,
gonna
dude.
join?
She's gonna, yeah, maybe. She could still say no. She's like, no. She might be like, no, but I have a friend who might, or know somebody who could, or something.
Also, where is the freaking thread of who I was hanging out with? Why did that just get dropped?
Yeah, true. We got to find out about that. It's got to come up next episode.
Surely.
And
they just totally
what's going to happen
dropped it.
to the dating,
Yeah, the dating thing, the
reality
thing, it's just
dating
like,
thing?
it's gone. It's dead. That's
Yeah. Maybe he said no, and we'll find out that he said no. But
there's
I don't know.
no way
I don't know.
he said no, bro. He absolutely said yes. He said freaking absolutely. Is there anything else you need, sir? That's what he freaking said. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, interesting.
Dude, I haven't
seen.
seen a lot of reality TV shows, but there is no genre of TV that I find more annoying than reality TV.
Yeah.
Every single really, I could probably summarize all the times I've seen reality TV down to times that I've been at hotels. Because it's like usually there's nothing else to watch, and it's just like,
Oh, I see.
you're like, tired, and there's just like, you just want to veg. And reality TV is good vegging TV. I'll admit that. But like, I will find myself always like, why did I had no context.
Why did I waste my time?
I didn't need no context, and it was just like, yes, this is absolute trash TV. I know. Why did I indulge in this? And I'm like mad at myself most of the time afterwards. But like, the people that either purposefully get contracted for reality TV or like gravitate towards gravity TV, like willingly or something. It's just like, and I'm sure there's exceptions, and I'm sure there's shows that are like good. But I'm just like, bro, this is so annoying. There's one, Pawn Stars. That one I saw a couple episodes of, and I wasn't annoyed. I was like, okay, this is fine. And it's like reality TV. It's usually like the more drama.
Though, isn't it? That's more of like it's not really. It's like it is reality, I guess, but isn't it a little different?
I don't know.
Evaluations
it is
and stuff.
Yeah, basically the premise of the show is like people come up to try and sell stuff.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. It's like that one
the
show.
The shop tries to buy it.
Yeah, that one. What's that one show where like people bring their old stuff and it's like a show floor, and they've got like this guy who assesses the thing in real time of like what it is, and then they like put a freaking number on like a thing. Oh, what is it? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Maybe I've seen clips of that.
Yes, you've probably seen clips of people who had like their old family thing, and the guy's like, oh well, this is from this era, and it has these markings, so it denotes that it's this kind of subgenre of thing, and it's in perfect condition. I'd say it would sell for a reasonable $20 million. And they're just like, oh my gosh, $20 million.
Yeah,
it's like
Pawn Stars is kind of like that. Although it's funny because the dude, and I've seen the memes and stuff too, and more clips online too. But the guy's like, "Let me bring my buddy," and everyone's like in the comments is like, "Bro, how does this guy have a buddy for everything? Like an expertise of whatever?" And I thought to myself, like, yeah, like how does he? I guess he's in Vegas, so maybe, but. Maybe not. Yeah. Maybe this is just like played up for the show, right? But yeah, so like there's some, like I was saying, I'm sure there's some exceptions and stuff. But like I've seen stuff from The Bachelor where I'm just like, bro, who watches this? Why? What is the point of this? This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And I'm getting actively irritated, like watching this right now.
If
like,
you are someone that watches these reality shows,
was more entertaining. The advertisement.
Yeah. If you're someone who watches these shows, genuinely, I want you to put the reasoning for why you watch them in the comments. I really genuinely, especially George wants to know, but I want to know, is there someone in our reaction watching group, our fan base, I guess you could say, our community of people who watch our stuff, but also this stuff? I want to know what is going on. What is making the clock tick over there for why this stuff is worth watching? if I was in that
Yes.
scenario in the hotel, I would just I usually have a portable game console that I brought with me, so I'd be doing that. Frick that nonsense, bro. No way. No way.
True. So sometimes I do that. Sometimes I don't. But
Yeah.
yeah. So I've seen that. I've seen. Well, I guess the survival ones. There's this huge controversy with Bear Grylls because I guess his stuff was. You know who
Faked?
Bear Grylls is, right?
Yeah.
That it was faked. Yeah,
He's the
a
guy
lot
who
of stuff
drank
that.
his pee all the time.
Yes, that guy. So I've seen some of his episodes.
yeah.
Those are genuinely entertaining.
Yeah.
But it's just because I like outdoorsy stuff already, right? And there's not the freaking the drama is
Right.
oh, am I gonna survive this situation, right? And although there really isn't any danger, and it's probably better for him in reality that no, he's
Yes.
got a crew sleeping
Right.
in tents 20 feet off, and after he's done the shot, he's gonna probably go sleep there, right? I do agree that they should have been upfront and forthright about it
More,
and everything,
yeah.
but it's just you know what? I'm watching some dude and he's catching a snake and then he kills it and then he cooks it on the fire and then he eats a snake. It's all right, you know what?
That was
it's kinda
real, at least.
entertaining. Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So-
That was real. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
so,
the stuff you saw on
those-
camera, generally real. Even if later he goes into the trailer, it's all right.
Yes, yeah. Oh, he actually did jump off this cliff onto the river or whatever, and it's 10 feet, but the way the camera angles make it seem so
Right.
much bigger and everything, but
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm sure there's exceptions to certain reality TV, and it is a wide umbrella. So what I more specifically talk about is the ones that focus on drama. A reality dating show sounds like such a freaking nightmare, not
Yep.
only to watch, but even worse to be a part of. It's dude, you already know. Even before the Bear Grylls scandal came out, I already knew. It's and I'm here by myself and I'm in so much danger. It's bro, there's a camera. Okay, there's a dude holding a camera. I know you're not by yourself.
And the camera guy's
I know
yeah,
you're
that's
not in that
right,
much danger,
100%.
right? It's just I get it. All right.
Yeah,
I
true.
know there's already a certain sense of fakeness in the whole thing.
Right.
But yeah, it's
Yep.
so annoying. Dude. Oh.
Yep.
Anyways.
Yeah. Anyways, very good. Second episode. Oh my gosh, thank goodness. Yes, I hope we're gonna get
Yes.
some reveal here as to what is gonna happen with whoever this freaking guy was. I hope we're gonna get some leads on this and then go into. I do hope, despite the fact that we're dreading the reality show genre in general, I hope we do get some information on that. I think the fact that Kana was brought up as a potential candidate for the Idol group means that she's basically guaranteed to join. I think. You're thinking that maybe not?
Could be. She's an actress and stuff, but maybe she's just you know what, I'll step up. Well, I guess no. I guess those model dudes were acting. Yeah, I don't know.
Allegedly.
I don't know. Well, yes. Yes, allegedly. They were
What do you
in
call
a thing that required acting, whether they were actually doing it or not. Yeah, that was one thing that I wanted to mention is when she went into the classroom, everyone was apparently so attractive. And that is such a, maybe it's not a modern thing in Japan, maybe that's always how it's been, but I don't know, bro. I'll watch movies from the 80s or the 90s, and it's just no, these were some scruffy looking dudes, man. It wasn't
True.
You needed to be attractive to be an actor.
Anybody
It was just
who-
could you act? Yes, exactly. And
True.
same thing with bands. So many rock bands. I'm just bro, this dude, he's lucky he can sing. Because he is one
George.
ugly dude.
How dare you?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I've thought that to myself, but it's just I don't know. The focus on physical appearance is a little too much nowadays.
Sure.
No,
Well,
bro.
you know-
if you have merits, okay, yeah. If you're attractive but you suck at acting,
Right.
that shouldn't fly. But
Sure.
now, no, we'll coach you and we'll walk you through it, and it's just I don't know. It feels really weird that there's such a
Emphasis.
prevalence on emphasis on good
with
looks.
the recent castings of recent movies and stuff and shows that I've seen that I don't really watch anymore because I don't really watch recent movies and shows. I think they're getting back to the getting people who aren't really that attractive, George. So you're getting your wish.
Can they act? Can they
That's
act?
true.
Though?
The problem is they also can't act. So it is what it is.
Oh no! Oh no!
All right.
Yeah.
On that note, let's get to the next episode.
Let's do it. Reminiscent of an airhead? Why is that something that you want?
Wait, why would you want an airhead personality?
Yeah,
what
like,
you're saying?
isn't an airhead personality just someone who's like completely oblivious, kind of not intelligent? I don't know, just like airhead.
George doesn't get it, everybody. He's a normie, okay? We're gonna forgive him.
Oh my
okay?
gosh. No, legitimately,
weeb.
what is appealing about an airhead? I don't get it. I legitimately don't get it.
You just don't get it. That's it. You just don't get it, George. It's fine. It's all right.
Maybe not. Maybe
we'll forgive
not.
him, everybody. We forgive George for his ignorance.
Listen,
just like,
I don't think.
Go ahead. Yep.
This will maybe look worse than I.
All right, go ahead.
Listen, there's many things that like doesn't matter how attractive you are. It's an instant write-off. Now, it's not an instant write-off of you like as a person, but as like an interest or like romantic interest, like 100%, dude. Like if you're an airhead or if you're dumb. No, like I'm not looking for freaking Einstein when like going out to date. But if you're like
an airhead is not the same as being dumb, right? Being
so what is it? That's what I'm asking. What is an airhead exactly?
Being kind of oblivious and maybe ditzy and maybe a little aloof is different from being stupid, right? You could be smart and those things. I think I'm a little bit of an airhead aloofness a little bit, even though I don't think I'm stupid. Hopefully, but you know.
Yeah, okay, like so aloof. So just aloof, someone who's aloof.
Yeah, bro, come on. I don't even know how to explain this. I feel like this was something that like everyone should just inherently understand. But I guess
airhead,
not.
like ditzy, and kind of not like not like an idiot, right? But just like
that's how you
just
want some
kind
of
of
your
dumb, you know?
Yeah, for sure. You know, when you have an idol, listen, the person, you're thinking of this in the terms of like a person you're going to want to date, right? Specifically. And maybe that is the way it is for some fans, but we're talking about like in this literally an anime character, but in another sense, they're talking about an idol, but like everyone's going to fawn over like the really cute kind of ditzy airhead idol girl who's just like, oh man, she's being so adorable. Like anime characters.
Maybe that's
idols,
where the disconnect.
Yes,
yeah, you're right. I
that's what
was
I'm
looking at it as like a dating
Yes.
thing, because like the whole like having an idol or like being a fan of like I'm fan. I don't know. I'm trying to like think like what would that be like to follow a group, like an idol group. Like, what would that actually be like? I'm trying to like imagine myself doing that, and I can't.
I don't think you can. I don't think you can, George.
Like, I'm trying to think. Like, I'm a fan of bands, but it's
Sure.
like I like the band as a group. But there's not like, oh, I like this one person because of their
Right.
personality or whatever. It's like, no, dude, I like their music, and that's it, right?
You've
like,
got normie.
who cares?
You've got normie DNA and blood, George. You can't understand.
I guess.
Okay?
Yes, I guess. All right.
You just don't get
All
it.
right, fair enough.
So-
Just roll it, I guess.
Yeah, just imagine like, okay, like Mayuri from Steins Gate, right? Mayuri was very cutesy. She had her little doo-doo-doo that she did, right? She's clearly like an anime character, right? I wouldn't want to date a real life person that acted and was cutesy like that because it would be weird and it would be like off-putting and it'd be, it is what it
Yes.
is, right? But as an
Yes.
anime character, it's the greatest thing ever, and I freaking
No,
love
it's
it.
still weird and off-putting.
He just
Oh,
doesn't
like, I don't
he
wanna,
doesn't
like-
get it.
I don't
He
want to
doesn't get
like
it, guys.
crap on Mayuri too much,
Yeah, you better
but,
not. Fuck you.
But I did. That's why I don't want to do it right now again.
All right. Yeah.
'Cause
Anyways,
I already
so
did.
that's why you would want an airhead. It was. It's just so obvious to me that like I was even confused what you were asking. I was like, you're asking about the airhead thing? Like, it's not. Get it? Do you not get it? He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. It's fine. It's fine. Everyone else gets it. We all get in the comments.
like-
You get in the comments. Just let
Like
George
I had
know
a
you
similar
get it.
conversation with my wife about the Spice Girls, because she was telling me like oh, like
no.
this, I forget which one she told me, but she's like, well, the one I liked was like this spice. I'm like, okay, but they're like, she's like, it's because they're this, right? This is like fashion spice, or I legitimately can't remember. I'm not trying to pretend here. It's like fashion spice. I forget the other Spice Girls, right? But it's like, this is the one that does this thing, and this is the one that does that thing. And it was literally like, okay, but like, no one person is just a single facet of their personality. I get they're like building it up and like that's their thing, right? But
They're
it's just
caricatures.
like, yes, exactly.
Yes.
But it's just like, but they're also like, you literally are seeing them moving. And so there's no, the suspension of disbelief does not happen to me where it's like, no, she's like the fashion spice and like fashion is her thing. So it's like, okay, so like the other ones just like actively don't know, like, you know, like anything about fashion. They're
as a character,
like, I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just,
so.
all right.
Anyways. George, it's fine. You don't get it. You're better off that way. We like you just as you are.
Maybe. All right. Fair enough. Oh yeah, she
Why
called
does she
her
call
Lolly
her
Senpai.
Lolly Senpai? She did this last time too. Why did she call her Lolly Senpai? I don't understand. That's true. If they can't get along, then there's no point.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's reading the
Watching
good
it
comments.
again, you can tell Kana Arina's performance is head and shoulders above the others. She's feeling herself with this. The performance of that guy who played the stalker was super creepy and repulsive, but if you look closely, he's handsome, so I don't know how to feel. I think you know exactly how to feel.
Dude, people are so weird, bro. She
exactly how to
agrees.
feel.
She agrees.
Something important to discuss. Oh no, she's gonna be so disappointed.
Oh my gosh.
Go wait till hell freezes over?
Try to be nicer if you're trying to recruit her.
Yeah, right. Oh! Okay, let's go.
The genius idol. Dang. Okay.
That's cool.
Oh, she's doing it now.
Oh, cooked. She's done.
Dang. Okay. At least she stuck to her guns.
Yeah.
I feel like she might change.
She did it.
There we go. Change her mind, dude.
Oh no.
No way.
Oh no.
No way. She's susceptible to pushiness.
Ooh.
Okay. And she doesn't have to give up acting, right?
Yeah.
She can be an idol and an actress? Oh, frick. We're going to talk about it.
Oh. She's gonna hate this.
My love. Wait, what is it called? Oh, My Love with a Star Begins Now. So are these shows, who are they for? Like, I'm assuming this is a kind of show that's real. There's no way this isn't a show for other high schoolers. There's no way this is like a show for adults.
I mean,
Like, would adults actually be?
It, I guess.
Sure. Yes, technically. But like, who's the intended audience? Who is this like? Who are they marketing this to?
Probably teens to adults, to young adults, I would imagine. Yeah. Something like that.
Okay. Dang. I don't know how new this is, but like, I don't know anyone. Well, I take that back. I probably do know a couple people who in high school would have watched a dating show about other high schoolers. Yeah. Oh man. Okay. All right.
This.
Stream on YouTube. Oh no.
She streams on YouTube? She was already best girl, but now she's bester girl. Let's go, George. This is everything. This is everything. Okay. I didn't want to be on the. I was just thinking about like being on this reality show and how just like uncomfortable this is. I feel like I've been in scenarios similar to this, like in a group setting, and you're supposed to be like maybe doing some dating, maybe it's not even. You're just kind of there, and you're gonna like, you know, I hate the vibe of this whole thing. But now that she's here, you know what? She's cute. It's great. Let's go. And she streams on YouTube.
All right.
She's adorable. She's got horns. He's the last one. Who's that? Yeah, what the frick? What?
Bro.
He hates everything.
Bro, he's
about
suffering. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I don't think they're gonna show it. For example, the details of her relationship with guys.
With guys, yeah.
Do you think he's playing him?
Well,
Do you think you're gonna
this
keep playing him?
revealed that he knows more information than he let on even last episode.
Yeah.
He's like about a guy that she was hooking up with that
Yep.
the agency didn't know about. Now he's
it's-
like about the details of her relationships with guys. Like,
Is this gonna turn into
bro,
a
this guy seems more of like a. This isn't fixer implies like he's got like, you know, more in the process, right? But like whatever word would like fit in a level underneath that. Like not quite, he's like not a fixer for I, right? But like whatever level is below that,
a
feels like he
fixer-
was that kind of guy.
Define fixer.
Like if she ever needs something done or like something,
I see.
you know, or she wants something,
He gets
she
it
wants dirt. Yeah, he gets it done. Yeah,
I
exactly.
see.
So that's too strong. That's not what he was to her, right? But just like a level below that,
I see.
right? Like he had kind of his influences in the industry, and so he
Sure.
knows a guy, right? He like knows a guy. Yeah, maybe I know a guy that can get you this.
A networker. He's a networker that
There
has
you go.
inside
There you go. That's a
scoops.
better.
Yeah, on what
Yes.
I was going on. Yeah, yeah. True.
It's a better word.
Do you-
Yeah, networker.
Do you think
Yeah.
that he's going to use this thread to like pull at Aqua and get him to do what he wants and just kind of string him along?
If he's a networker kind of guy, yes.
Maybe,
he
right?
wants to like, oh well, you'll owe me favors. He won't do anything to you for free. Is the
Right.
kind of guy, you know,
Right.
right? So he's like, I scratch
He's
your back, you scratch
He's
mine.
an information
and-
launderer.
Yes, yeah. He's in there, dude. He's in the industry. He's
Right.
playing his cards and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm sure he'll string Aqua along once he sees, oh, I got something this guy wants.
Yeah.
Like he'll milk that for all that it's worth. 100%.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay, interesting. I wonder if he'll just kind of slowly dole out information of like this guy and this guy and this guy, and then hold back like,
Honestly,
the most important, the one he knows that he probably wants the most, and hold that back for last.
if he knows who he wants the most, he's got to have an inkling then.
Right.
That
yes.
he's
Exactly.
his son
He could be
or
the
her son.
Yeah. He may know
Yeah.
what he wants entirely. Right. To know
Yeah.
his real dad. Right.
Yeah, and like
all right.
to get to this kind of position in this type of industry, you have to be that personality type. You gotta have
Sure.
a little scumminess in you, dude. There's no
Sure.
way you
You
get
gotta be
to this level
ruthless.
without
Yeah.
that.
100%.
Yeah.
こんな感じでいいんでしょうか。
ああ、最初はこんなでいいと思うよ。まあ次回少し距離詰めた感じで話してもらえるとこっちとしては助かるけどね。
Bro.
ドキドキしたいわけだし。
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
わかる。
I mean, there's no script, but it's definitely scripted.
でも僕は過去の恋愛引きずってて。いや。
Which is extra weird. It was already weird, but now it's extra weird because it's technically also his mom.
His mom, yeah.
What the frick?
Does say it wasn't a romantic love, which is fair.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Fair
It was
enough.
an adoration, probably, type of
okay,
love.
Fair enough.
学校の先生を好きになったとか
Oh my god.
It's kind of on that vein, dude. Yeah.
私君にならキスできるかも後ろカメラマンさんが撮ってるよ
Oh,
no way,
frick.
dude.
ここはきっと使われるよ仲良くしようね
Oh, she played him kinda though. Uh-oh.
Yeah, dude.
Dang. Timid? I think not. Yeah.
仮にも私は妹なわけで私が嫌いなタイプと兄が付き合うのは嫌なわけなのでお兄ちゃんが付き合うべき女性を私が
Oh my gosh,
Oh
dude.
my gosh.
私の一押しは
Is it gonna be that one girl? Oh, it is.
この子は純粋でいい子だよ
I bet. Ooh, well.
お前は見る目がない
About that.
しばらく恋愛すんなよ
Oh no.
新人アイドルの下積みといえば一昔前はビラ配りとか合同ライブに出演したりとか
I've seen girls doing this in real life. Guys too, actually. They have like their little group and they're just like some random freaking name. It reminds me of Bochi, right? Or they're just like a little group of people and they're handing out flyers. They're like, we're new, come check out our stuff. It's so interesting to me, like you can just do that. I actually know a couple people that I've worked with that are in like little idol groups and they've got like, I mean, I guess we're kind of in the same boat. We're just like a little freaking channel too. And we've got our little, you know, group of people that watch and stuff. It's kind of interesting. I don't know,
True.
it's very interesting that like,
Yeah,
'cause, like
like-
whenever you think of idols, you think of like a big famous person and stuff like that. So like you take that like fame away and you just, okay, you have a little idol and some fame and stuff. It kind of becomes different. It's like, oh, it's not what I expected. Like I guess
Yeah.
anyone could be an idol at
This-
any point. You just build it up.
Yeah, this is opening my eyes a little bit because like I always thought of idols as like so manufactured. And I
Right.
I didn't mention it out loud, but I literally thought to myself, like, man, what happened to the days where you just like got with your friends and you like made a band, and if you were good enough, you made it big, right? Like that's kind of the way back in my day, right? Kind of feeling like that's the way it should work. But like honestly, yeah, the formation seems pretty manufactured. But like if this is how you have to do it, you have to go out and you have to start from the bottom and like
Yep.
literally work your way up. It's like okay, the formation was manufactured, but the success and the skill and everything else seems organic enough, right? Like
Yep.
so
The-
yeah,
in-
maybe I was just
for-
judging it too harshly then, I guess.
Sure. For big groups, there are like big talent agencies that make like almost already from the get-go famous idol groups and they're just already going because they have such a media network behind them, right? So there is absolutely that. But when it comes to stuff like this is almost as indie as you get, right? The only thing more indie than this would be not having an agency at all, right? You're just doing it yourself, which would probably be even more difficult in some ways because, you know, you don't have any kind of organizational structure behind you, right? But like, it is a lot like when we started the channel. Like I look at this picture up in the top right of these girls handing out a flyer to these two guys. Like it starts with one or two fans, right? You just like, you're going to do a show.
Yeah, true.
Literally no one's going to come. So you start handing out flyers and you go like, please come, please come, please come. And then you have like a couple dozen, maybe several dozen people show up and they showed up because they were the people you handed a flyer to kind of thing, right? And so like when we
they're
started the
slandered.
channel,
Yeah.
we recorded to no one. There was no one in the audience, right? And there was maybe a couple people and then it just kind of builds over time. And now it's kind of like, it's weird because it feels like, you know, we recorded to no one initially, but it feels at the same time like it's always been this way that people have been watching, right? It's like kind of a quantum state.
It's because we ended up essentially, like obviously we've gotten better at it, but we ended up essentially just recording something that was already happening. Like,
True.
you know, not 100%, right? But like I feel like very close. Like it's almost as if like we were already doing this. We just simply happened to put a camera on there. Now it's like, all right, well now we'll just keep
True.
doing what we're already doing,
True.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got to act like there is someone watching, even if there's not, right? You got to like fake
Sure.
it till
Yeah,
you make
there
it
was
kind of
that
thing, right?
Yeah,
For a little
there was
while,
that.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting that you can like build that up, right? Like you can look at someone who's got all these hundreds of fans or thousands of fans going to their shows and being like, "Oh yeah, well they're just popular." Like that's how it is.
Sprouted.
Yeah, they just
Yes.
are. They just were
Yeah.
that way. They've always been that way. But then you look at this and you go, no, they started from one person at a time. Bochi was the same way. You get one person at a time that goes, and if you're talented, hopefully it just keeps growing. It's super interesting. It's not something that like you really think about unless you're like there doing that kind of stuff, right? You're just it's either you're famous or you're not. And the in-between progression point feels like it doesn't exist until you're like so close to that process. So very interesting.
Yeah.
今アイドルカルチャーの中心はネッ
True. That's another
ト
thing.
草の根
Look at that.
Yeah.
YouTuber ってこと？
That's right, like us.
を作ってライブにしてくれば
Let's go.
こんな顔だけの女、ネットにさらしても登録者いいとこ数千とかですよ。
Bro, we'll take a few thousand subscribers.
Yeah, let's go. I'll take that. Let's go.
ちょうどさっき協力してくれる人捕まえたとこだからいろいろ教わるといいわ
What?
じゃあとはお願い
Who?
The frick?
What on earth is that?
え、
This is a streamer or a YouTuber.
大人気覆面筋トレ系 YouTuber のピエヨン。
What?
YouTuber？
Oh my gosh, I hate it.
こんな
What is it, dude?
テレビの企画を流用したキャラビジネスっていうか。
僕年収1億だよ。
めた口聞いてすんませんでした。
Oh my gosh.
いくつかのテクニックがあるよ。
Why does he talk
Alright,
like
let's hear
this?
this, bro.
もともとの知名度？
No way.
The frick? A collab?
Oh, okay.
こういうのやるらしくて、お前のチャンネル
Oh no. Oh no.
社長が言うからぜ。
Oh my gosh, dude, this guy's so weird.
Bro's ripped. Gotta give
He
him that.
is. Yeah. Gotta respect that at least.
But it is weird, bro. What is this mask, dude? And this is for kids?
What the frick? They're throwing punches?
Just do the Pio Pio. What is it, bro? What?
Please make it stop, George. Please make it stop. What the frick?
Listen,
it's still
dude.
going. How's it going so long?
I have to suffer through many things, okay? You're the one that brought this on yourself, man.
一番宣伝になるのは結局コラボ。
Oh, this didn't actually happen?
コラボするのが一番手っ取り早い。
I think it did.
ああいうのは前日に通達言ってるものだよ。
そうなの？でも私たちの初めての仕事だよ。嘘は嫌だ。それで
Okay.
Interesting.
This is how.
Oh,
Okay.
that led to this.
Yes.
She's having a great time. What the frick?
Uh-oh. She passed out.
She-
Oh, but they did
she
it for over
made
an
it.
hour.
They made it. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
She's air. She's oxygen.
思ってたんだけど、マジでガチったね。
No way. So he literally just took him for an hour. Oh my gosh.
もうルビーが好きに決めていいわよ。いいの？
Okay.
私たちの名前はピーコマチ。え？
Ikomachi.
それ大丈夫なの？
Wasn't that the one from I?
Think so.
It was B something.
Yeah, it was B something. Something like that. Yeah.
Oh, I feel like we need to like go back and check. Oh, what was
I don't
it?
even know where that was though, dude. It was like
Yeah.
one little tiny
Yeah.
scene that showed that. Yeah, I'm not sure.
B-
Interesting.
Was it B Kamachi or was it B? It was B something.
It was B something. I remember seeing something. I was like, oh, this sounds familiar. Okay,
Yeah.
I want to touch on something here. I feel like freaking this is super interesting. Was this not? I don't know if it hit you the same way as it hit me, but like, I was all
Just
about
one of the
lies
guys from her first job. Oh, true.
Right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Everything
yeah, and
was
the idol
lies.
industry is all about
Idol
lies.
industry
Yeah,
is
everything's
lies.
a lie.
I wanted to do lies. Everything
Oh,
was
that's
a
such
lie.
a good point. Yeah, like
Right?
the dating show is all a big lie.
Yes.
Yeah,
and she's saying,
everything's a
I
big
don't
lie.
want any lies. And the thing is, Ruby doesn't know about all the lies either. Right?
Yeah.
Like, I got brought in.
Too innocent for this freaking world.
This is interesting. I don't want any lies. Oh, I'm really curious to see how this is going to go going forward, because this is the opposite of how I approach this. And it's her daughter, so it's like, okay, how does this change everything? How will this affect the dynamic of her being an idol but with no lies? Right? Like, I was the best idol with lies. Who will Ruby be without lies?
With just genuinely how they are. Yeah.
Yes. So
yeah, how will that interact with the clearly parasocial relationship type stuff that existed with I and with the idol group, right? Like,
yep. Interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like this was one of the most interesting lines they've said in this episode, at least, maybe even the show. It's like, okay, we're because the whole thing was lies. It was all lies. Yeah. And now she's saying she doesn't want any
manufactured.
lies.
Yeah.
Okay. She's gonna fight.
It might insulate her.
Interesting.
Actually, it might insulate. Yeah, exactly. Like, it might just be like, it's probably, well, it clearly was a harder route. Like, they established that right off the bat. Like, they could have just done the fake prank and whatever, you know, would have been funny. Probably would have gotten views. Probably would have gotten maybe even more views if the prank was like super funny or whatever, right?
Right.
Like, so, but this was harder. They like literally physically, she needed freaking oxygen at the end of this, dude. Like, so clearly this is much harder.
Yeah.
Right. But like, maybe that'll insulate her. Yeah. Cause it's real. Exactly. Yeah. Right. And so, like,
I wonder if she'll stick to this.
I hope she does.
I hope
she does.
Yeah.
I hope they show that, you know what, like, it's harder, but it's genuine. And I don't know, maybe she's never going to be as famous as I, because every freaking fan can't be a self-insert for her boyfriend. If she ever does get a boyfriend, she's upfront about it, right? And all this stuff. Right. But like, you know, if people, then her real fans will stick around. Her true fans will stick around and stuff like that. Like, we've had those kind of discussions like a few times. It's like, you know, we don't ham up the reactions to be something that's not genuine to us at all. And like, we could, like, you know, but we don't want to go that route. Like, would it maybe attract more people? Sure, I mean, but then it's like,
that's a good point.
Then it's not us, right?
This is kind of this is our philosophy on it as well. Come to think of it, actually, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I don't want any lies. Yeah, that was one of the premises that we set up before we even started the channel. Is like, no lies. We're not gonna fucking do this fakery nonsense. Yeah. And then and the idea, like what you're saying, is you get the real fans, right? The people who are not here for you being, you know, not who you are. It's, you know, people are here for your genuine self. And then you know that it's all real, right? You know that the people are really there for you. It's not extra effort. Like, putting on a lie all the time would be so much freaking work. It's so much more effortless to just go and just do it. Yeah. Right? It comes more naturally. Yeah. So this is super interesting. Very interested in what this means.
Yeah. Yeah. I do hope she continues with this. I want to see, she reacted surprised, right? What's the redhead's name again? You mentioned her name. I forget. What is it?
Kana.
Let's see Kana's reaction to this. I want to see that again.
Want any lies? And it was just this.
Okay, she looked at her though, like,
yeah, didn't she?
Oh
yeah,
that's what it was.
Pre-reaction,
okay.
Yeah. Right, really? To be our first job, and then she's surprised. She says, "I don't want any lies." She saw the light in her eye, and she was like, "Oh, frick."
Yeah.
Interesting. And it's so interesting that
she's
they
already kind of jaded.
Yeah, true. It's interesting to me that they highlight this eye as she says, "I don't want any lies," too. Right? Like,
it's
as if like this is I's eye, but like I was all about the lies. It's just I feel like there's so much here in this one throwaway scene.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
So
this is like
here.
This is the seed of something that's gonna
of something big. Yes, 100%. It just hit me like a freaking train. I was like, oh, and then they just like cut right to this again, as if like it had never happened. But I was like, no,
all right, now
I'll freaking see
with this
you.
context, I'm just gonna look it up on my phone real quick. I gotta know, like, because it would be so interesting if she says no lies and then takes exactly her mom's idol group name.
No, you can't look it up, George. You're gonna freaking see spoilers if you look it up.
I was literally just gonna Google Oshinoko idol group name. I'll even like ask it here, and we'll
I
see.
don't know if you should, George. We should just ask it on the Discord.
Okay,
That's what we should do.
True.
Yeah,
That's true. For the sake of spoilers,
Yeah, that's the safest way.
assuming that it is, that's like even crazier
Right.
because
We'll get comments about
Yeah.
it, but the reason we'll ask on the Discord is because we'll be able to know before our next recording, because this video will go out after we record the next episode, and it would be nice to know on the next episode if it is exactly the same name. They may even touch on it next episode. They may even say, like, you pick the same name as your mom, right? So,
yeah.
But if she's picking up the torch, that would be pretty cool.
Exactly.
Especially-
That's how I see it. Is she's like picking up the torch. Yeah, because I guess if like idol groups aren't like a thing, if they're a property of the production company, and less so a product that naturally comes from the idol members themselves, right? Like, again, like the thing I have to go for is like band or like music artists and stuff, right? But like if somebody else and there was no remaining members of AC/DC or whatever, and they called themselves like AC/DC or Led Zeppelin, you'd just be like, bro, what? No, like stop. You can't do that, right? Like, yeah, exactly. But if it's the name obviously belongs to the production group, and it's not necessarily the name of the idols together, it's more so the group that belongs to the then yeah, she literally is picking up her mom's torch under a completely different like what would be the term, like ethos, right? Like no lies.
No lies.
You might have
cool.
Yeah, you might have freaking cracked, not cracked something, but like picked up on a key.
Yeah, key aspect, the thread here. Yeah, I'm pulling on the thread. Yeah, it really stuck out to me like right away. I was like, oh, frick. No lies.
Yeah.
That's big. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Super interesting. Yeah. Interesting. I don't want any lies. I like that. That's cool. All right. Well, this was great.
It's crazy. We went to 2 more episodes. And, well, we did find out that the guy's not his dad. The producer dude isn't his dad. Yes. But, bro, we have not advanced this mystery at all, man. We are freaking still in square one here. Behind. Not literally. Like we have a lead, right?
Yes.
We're gonna have to.
There's a bit of a lead. To be fair, there's a lot of character building up that's still happening, right? Where it still feels like we're establishing, right? Like if this idol group is going to become a thing by like episode 7 or 8 or whatever, and it's going to carry through the rest of the seasons, it's kind of important to make sure it's like built up properly. And it does seem like it's part of something core to Ruby's story, the no lies, right? And whereas like Aqua's story is about the finding the murderer, right? So it seems like, okay, here is now the B plot to Aqua's A plot, potentially, right? That's maybe what this is.
And like to Aqua too, that like, I don't know, like he'll have moments where it's like, bro, no, he goes on about how he's not a good actor and all this stuff. And like last episode showed it so perfectly. Like, okay, maybe the like literal act of acting he's not the best at, but he's like, bro, I'm gonna use like the camera angles and like my surrounding and like all this stuff. And it's like, okay, if you have, you know, B tier skill with like just the acting, but like A to S tier with like all these other things, I don't know, feels like you could become a good actor, right? I don't know any about that, but
in the reality show, he's literally acting just fine. Nobody suspects a thing, right? So he's clearly a good actor. I think he's fucking full of it. He's full of it. So I think he's doing just fine. Yeah, it's very interesting. It's very interesting to see Well, we don't have any comments from last episode because we've read the
It's not gone out
comments,
yet.
yeah, for episode 1 already, and we don't have the stuff for the next episode, so no comments today, but
yes,
comments next time.
Yeah, there was a happy accident, as they say.
A happy accident.
That episode 1 go early, so that's why we could read comments, but we don't have comments for the next episode yet. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Like Graham said, if you're watching this live on the public YouTube release, premium voting is happening right now. So you can check out the Patreon or the channel membership for that. You can also check those out for if you want to see this 2 weeks ahead of time, along with the Thursday slot as well. Check out the playlist while you're at it to see everything else we've watched. But with that, we'll see you guys next week.
Hey, everybody.
Take care.